Hi, YouTube land. Hi, Kathy. Sorry I'm late. We were just talking a little bit, and that's the problem when you say, "How are you?" and then you try to
Be
answer.
honest. Yeah.
When you answer honestly, it goes into a whole rabbit hole.
I would much rather you answer honestly than just do what, the societal, I'm hanging in there, that's what people say.
Yeah,
When they're not doing maybe 100%, it could be you're doing 0.5, but that is like the standard hanging in there when you're really struggling with something. So I much rather you,
yeah,
you, share what you want to share.
yeah. Oh, thanks. Well, I'll share this because that makes me every time I talk about or hear about somebody saying, "Oh, how are you?" or that my dad, he was suffering quite a bit. I take two. That's Tamara. Hi,
Mara.
Tamara. My dad was suffering with Parkinson's for a long time, and it was bad. And he was frustrated with his lack of independence and all this stuff. And then also, I feel like being sort of autistic, let's say, or on the spectrum, and not having ever been diagnosed or dealt with that, but it was very clear that that had happened. And then getting older. But anyway, people would say he would get frustrated and he would say, why do people say how are you? They don't really care. For that would be like some of his negative self talk too. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's something that people say. I would try to describe this to him. People say to just kind of make small talk, acknowledge you in the hallway. It's just what people say. And he goes, well, I sometimes just don't even answer because, but they can really see how I am. I don't really need to say anything. They can see how I am.
Oh, that might be true in some cases, but I was just communicating to Leanne before we went live that
You can't.
sometimes people really do need the vocalization
Yeah.
to hear, receive, have the awareness. But
Right. True. That's
yeah.
a good point. But yeah, I would say, well, Dad, he would just, tend to get in that negative headspace, which I
Mhm.
can understand sometimes. But I said, well, sometimes, you just smile and just say, I'm fine, or I'm okay, or how are you? Flip it back on them instead of,
Mhm.
taking it
Right.
too seriously. He would sometimes take it so seriously, like it's such a literal question that I have to answer, but I'm not going to answer because they can see how I'm doing. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was interesting living with dealing with his way.
Mhm.
Anyway, I've been trying to do crafty stuff. I've been getting again stuck in that where I get where I don't like what I'm making, and then I get a little frustrated. I've been making these tags that look. I feel like they've been splattered with blood, and I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of the
I'm
honest?
I'm gonna brighten up my screen and really take a look see.
Okay,
Um,
I don't love how it went.
uh-huh.
So I used these are from 1949 or something. This that book, one of those books. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
I think on that one, your focal point is so strong. The blood splatter, as you say, it doesn't come off as blood spatter to me at all.
Okay,
Show me the reindeer one more time.
I thought it looked like maybe I had dried blood on it
Right, right. Yeah.
when
I would say that because you have the different reindeer, the eye is bouncing around more. So if you felt like it was too much, then you could always do something. But I think it's cute. It looks rustic to me. It doesn't necessarily look
very
like
rustic.
blood. Do you guys think it looks like blood?
It just got too rustic to me because
Too rustic.
first of all, this was vintage paper. What I feel like I should have done is put book page behind it and then put it on a card instead, so that it had more of a pop, more of a contrast.
Uh-huh.
This is coffee dyed paper that I used.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Well, what if you covered it with something like black, like high contrast, or is it like it's over? Because it's already all layered. You can't really put anything on top of it. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest.
I know. So this is what I've been working on, and I just didn't like it. Just add white splatters, okay?
Yeah, or white.
I don't know how to do that. I don't have white ink.
Oh. Do you have acrylic paint?
Calm down the splotches with a little sponging of off-white. Probably have white paint somewhere.
Well, you could put them to the side, and if white paint presents itself in your field, then that is a sign that you are meant to try that technique. Don't give up. Put them to the side. And
just one of those projects that just didn't quite go the way I had envisioned initially.
Yeah, but you
can. I like the ideas.
You can still ask your creative, whatever you want to call it,
my hive mind,
your creative fairies, whatever name you want to give to your inspiration. You can just leave it to them. Just put it on their plate. You let it go, and if something pops up, all of a sudden it's like, oh look, there's white paint. Then that's a sign that you are going to give it a try.
That is a good idea. I do have those jelly roll pens that people make things with, make marks with. Should try that one of these days. Maybe I could just make dots with the jelly roll. Here, I'm going to switch my camera for one thing. What are you working on? And how are you?
Well, I am officially committed to cleaning up my dining room table right now. It's full of the crafty paper stuff that I started, and I am not a paper crafter on the regular basis, even though I have a big drawer, like huge file drawer. It's just ridiculous. And then my craft table in the basement looks like this too, but I can't have so many areas of mess. So because I want to clean this up, like I want to get it all put away, I'm trying to do like a last, how many tags can I make? How many things can I cut up and throw on some pieces of paper?
I see.
Before I clean up. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
I'm kind of on a mission to, I'm like kind of on a, how do I want to say this? Like an assembly line mission of trying to get a bunch of these tags adhered to my background, my basic background images. And then if I want to add to them, I can. So like I've got my background from a children's book. So these are just little
those are great
from the children's book. So I'm trying to right now I'm doing that, and then I can play with stuff later, but I definitely want to clean up. Hey Nettie. And I feel like I'm doing really good. I definitely think that the spray adhesive I bought, that spray stuff, I think this is, even though I went outside to do this, I'm getting another headache.
Oh no.
So, and I'm just very sensitive in general. So I'm going, even though I really like this, I like the process of it because it's a thin layer and it doesn't glob on glue. I cannot buy any more of that. I already made a mental note today. Don't buy any more spray adhesive. Your mind does not like it.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, but as far as my self, I'm doing really good. I'm still dealing with fatigue, but I think I'm over my illness, my virus, and I think the fatigue I experience, I think, is just related to my age, my hormones, etc.
Right.
But I am doing better with sleep, which is great.
Oh, good.
It is still off and on because I go to the bathroom a lot, but I still experience nights of not being able to get back to sleep, but it's not as bad as it used to be, so that's always good.
Good.
I really I'm just grateful that I feel like I can now go back to work. I can go back to my self-care, goals. I can go back because being sick was the worst. It was I turned everything off. I stopped intermittent fasting. I didn't have any energy to do self-care. I was too weak. I couldn't go for walks. I wasn't meditating. I obviously didn't get any videos out. So like a lot of my regular, what I have chosen, because we all choose what we do every moment of every day. My goals, my choices of what I want to put my energy into, I completely kind of halted. And now I'm finally where, okay, now I can get back into it. I'm going to finish this and put this stuff away. I'm going to make an effort to go ground outside. I already went for a walk today.
Great.
I finished, I'm starting to take care of business, which feels good. It feels good to be back. I feel like a human again.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And so, yeah, stop talking, Heather.
No, that's great. That's, I get it. I get it. There's been, I probably have one out of every 7 days where I feel like, oh, I can do something, but but when you're sick, luckily it was just, a temporary thing for you. It's not going to be ongoing.
Right.
You can get back to taking care of what you want to take care of.
Right.
It's important. And how's the weather there? Is it nice and warm?
Really nice. I walked at about noon, which is not always the best thing in the summertime if you're, susceptible to dehydration and sun exposure. But I had my hat, and it was cool enough where I'm still warm, but it wasn't sweltering hot. It probably was about 80 degrees with a slight breeze. Pretty nice.
Very nice. Good. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Terry. Kathy Picasso Cat is here. Yes. I'm putting white dots on the dried blood splatter that I put on earlier.
Right on.
Toning it down. It's kind of looking a little like snow.
Perfect.
I guess that could work. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah. It's helping. It's definitely helping. I have a box of goodies that I might go through here in a minute that I got from Julie T, who hasn't been with us the last few weeks, but she used to come on and.
Is that your cousin?
Did some crafting. Yeah, it's my late husband's cousin, to be literal, but yes. She's been busy with, I think, still her mom's house is being renovated, and she's been kind of managing that project for the last few weeks. So she's been not sitting and crafting with us anymore for a while. But yeah, she sent a box. Let me get it out here and we'll take a look at it. I thought about doing an unboxing, but I thought, well, maybe I'll just do something here live. Yes, Kathy says, I wish it would cool down so I could go walking again. I just remembered there's people walk at the mall. So
oh, yeah.
I wonder if they have that where you are, Kathy, or if you go to the mall.
Yeah, I mean, she could just do it on her own. She isn't. You're allowed to walk fast. It's as long as you're not running through the mall.
Yeah, go to
No,
the.
I know some people do it kind of like before the stores open.
Yeah, they open the mall here at 10 and then the stores open at 11.
Right.
So they let you go in
And do the
to
fast walking. But honestly, I feel like if you wanted to walk, you could just
I think so.
just walk swiftly and don't plow over any young moms with their babies in tow.
Yeah. You know, they also at the mall here, they let you bring your pets in. They like literal pets, not even just, you know, service dogs. It even says on the door that pets are allowed. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. You know what I thought was interesting is I was walking behind someone. I was walking into the Walmart and I was behind a gal with her little dog, and the greeter, the Walmart greeter, said you're not supposed to bring your dogs in here. And it was just interesting because usually, I mean, in Walmart, you see people with their dogs all the time. And she was like, I bring my dog in here all the time.
Yeah.
But I guess, I don't know if their policy changed or what.
Changing.
But he was like, yeah, no, unless it's like specific service dog with papers, you can't bring your dog in. You're not supposed to bring your dog in here. So I thought that was interesting because sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere recently too. I forget where it was, but I think some businesses are cracking down now. Oh, look at this. She sent some fun little, it says 1938 health greetings. They're probably.
Yeah, those are like those Christmas Easter seals.
Easter seal stamps, yes. First class mail stamp.
Those are great, those seals, because they're so teeny tiny.
Yeah, I think there's more in here. I think she said she had a ton and she's gonna send me some. So I think there's a bunch in here. Here's some of those Dymo label things. Because I just thrifted a Dymo label maker.
Oh.
Do you know what that is, Heather?
Yeah, like I have an old school one.
Yeah, I have an old one that kind of crimps the tape. It does different letters. Well, these are great. Got a draft and a thank you stamp. Should play with those today too. And some stamp pads. Oh yeah, there's lots of goodies in here. Let's empty the box so I can see it better. Oh, good. Tamara says she's starting an art journal for my first year of retirement. Awesome.
I really like those. If I had more time, I would definitely do one. I have good intentions to do that, but right now that would take too much of my time. I'm doing journaling, but not the art journaling that I would like. That I'm really taken with the Unexpected Gypsy. If you don't watch her, I really like her. I don't always watch all her videos. Sometimes they're a little talky and they're a little long.
Yeah.
But her general art journaling style of how she keeps in touch with just her soul, her creativity, her mindset, her goals, her inspirations, the way she journals through her art in her art journals. It's definitely something I would be interested in doing. But I do something, but not exactly like that. I'm not always drawing in the journal the way she does.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm journaling. I use more words and words as spoken manifestation. So when I write, I try to say it out loud to give it energy and and life of its own. If it's kind of religious in a way, where it's like if you speak it,
spiritual.
If you speak it, it will be true. So I do that kind of journaling just because there's only so much time you have, and right now I'm focused on my channel, which is takes a lot of time, so I'm not always drawing and painting. But when I get older, like older, and if I stop running around the world shopping, I never will stop. But I'm just saying, if I do, I will definitely be doing more painting in general. Journals, painting in general, I will definitely put some energy into that. But that's not where I'm focused right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm looking at the unexpected gypsy. Why am I'm spacing on how to share or to copy the link to her. Okay. Now it just took a sec for my brain to figure this out because I wanted to share it in the chat.
Yeah, she's
awesome.
She's she's very self-reflective. I think she was a teacher, so she's used to just kind of talking a lot. But she can get, this is just my personal opinion. If you're spending your entire day listening to other people explain their process, explain anything, then you are not living your best life if you are spending your entire time watching other people. You should be focused on yourself. So you can get sucked in. Whatever you guys do, she is great. But don't get, like, her videos can be extremely tediously long. They don't need to be that long, in my opinion.
I see what you mean.
But I'm just saying, like get the gist of it. And instead of like sitting and watching her for hours and hours and hours of your life, what if today was your last day? Think about that.
No kidding.
Wait. Okay, I'm gonna get on the soapbox. What if today was your very last day on earth? If today was your last day, would you want to be spending 5 freaking hours consuming other people's thoughts and opinions, and as great and fun as they are? Or would you want to get a little bit, but then go do something for yourself?
Wow.
You bet your ass you would. That's what you'd be wanting to do.
Wow. Yeah. Good point. Really good point.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you are right.
I've definitely found so much inspiration on YouTube, but part of the beauty of it is I'm using it for purposeful motivation in taking control and using the energy from my life into things I want to produce. I don't want to spend all my time watching other people do stuff. I want to spend my time producing and making and sharing and receiving all like the give and take of the community and talking to other people. Like when I go out, all of a sudden I might find myself talking to a stranger, or I give someone like the smallest amount of interaction or smile or love or whatever. And it's like that exchange of energy is, I think, really important. And the whole point of life. That
is the point. Yes.
Is to freaking live.
Yes.
Get up and live.
I know. I needed to hear this. I needed to hear this today because I've been, and the more I get caught up in listening to other people's stuff or get caught up in social media, the more I feel even more lost and like my existence doesn't matter.
Which is not
I hate to say that, but
just you saying that out loud is so significant. You are telling yourself, your highest self, the higher you, you're the essence of your soul, God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call that, is you speaking that out loud just means pay attention to yourself. That means you need to stop listening to that stuff that's that's bringing you down that way. That's so significant, I think.
Well, where do we draw the line between being completely caught up in ourselves, where we're ignoring the needs of the greater community?
Okay.
And if we're paying too much attention to the greater community, then maybe we're not worrying too much about it, or not focused too much on ourselves.
Okay. Our job,
Balance.
100%, every single person on this planet was born to do the same thing.
Okay.
What that thing is to shine your light and share it with other people.
Okay.
That is our job. However we choose to shine our light is up to us. And we can change that, and whatever, every day it can be a little bit different. But we all have the exact same job. And part of being in alignment with our authentic selves, the souls we were born with, the divine light that we all came onto this planet with, we choose who and how and when we create with it. We interact with other people. Sometimes that light, in order to be its best self, you also recognize that you need to have a lot of self-care. So concentrating on yourself is the most important thing you can do. You need to pay attention. If your body needs rest, if your soul needs rest, if your mind needs rest, then you rest. You rest, and you allow yourself to be a full, authentic, giving individual that can get, like, you can't always be on. I'm not saying, like, shining your light also means taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. Like, if we all put ourselves first, spread love, joy, play, creativity, imagination to if every single person did that, the world would be fine, because there would be no, and I know this is kind of an idealistic way to look at it, because I know you and I were just talking about the system of the commercial system of the world we live in. But ideally, if we all focused on being our best selves, sharing our best selves, and taking care of ourselves the best way, like part of our job to be whatever, when our light says, oh, I want to go make that. Our light says, oh, I want to go call my mom and spend some time with her. Our light says, I'm going to go talk to that person in the thrift store who looks a little bit sad or seems upset. They need some light. Whatever the opportunities will always, if you are in tune with your field and the field around you, the opportunities of where you can touch someone open up everywhere.
That's where I've been my best, is when I've been being of service to other people. So it's really tricky when you're, done raising your kids, you're done taking care of your parents, you're done, so I'm kind of in this, place where I'm trying to figure that out. So I go in and out of.
I totally get it, but I'm so charged up. I'm so charged up about it, because I felt completely lost when my dad died 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was not this aligned. 2 years ago, I was not this sure. I am now I have complete faith that I am doing exactly what I was meant to be doing.
Oh, that's so great.
If I am feeling a little bit confused, that means I just need to take a little time for self-care, calm it down, go stop. Sometimes we keep thinking that we need to be producing, that whole thing of like it's a lot. Believe me, I can fall into that same paradigm all the time. Oh, I've chosen to do this, and now I'm choosing that for my channel. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? Where am I going to put my energy? What's going to be?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm constantly switching it up and changing it. But if sometimes you think, oh, well, I just had a really great video in Paris, and you know what I got sick, and I said, you know what? It's doing great. I'm just going to let it ride. I let it ride. I didn't sit there and like hem and haw and say, oh, I really should be trying to chase this how do you say it? What is it called?
Mojo? Direction?
Yeah, but
momentum.
Momentum. Thank you. I should be chasing this momentum. I should be trying to have a video 3 times a week and chasing the momentum. Nope. Instead, I said, okay, my body obviously cannot do that. And I said,
yeah,
I'm going to give it up to the world. I'm going to let it go. Let it go. I created it. Let it go. Right now, I need to take care of myself. And it's fine. You know what? It's fine.
Love that.
It's all fine.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah,
yes.
I understand wanting to be productive and feeling like if you aren't doing this one thing, then that's not putting enough energy into my goal. But that's not it. That's not the whole point. You know, if you're aligned, and if you're aligned, that just means paying attention to yourself. You know what I mean?
This is why I started this weekly Cat Ladies Crafting, because
exactly.
I wanted to have that coming together energy where we can just be who we are in this moment, do whatever it is that we're doing. And if there's something to share like this, some thoughts, that we can do that.
I completely agree with that. I feel like this is very much, in my opinion, is very much in alignment with you. And I know you were just saying you felt lost, but
yeah,
you aren't quite as lost as you think.
Yeah.
Because this chat is in alignment with your instinctive need to have your community, to have that sense of like calm, productive, and encouraging. You are so encouraging, kind. I love your softness. You know this. You know I love this about you. I always have.
I have been in love with Heather Elizabeth since I first watched your videos as a common fangirl of yours. And I found myself this week again, just sort of watching your videos and loving it, just loving the energy. And there's just something about who you are that's just so easy for me to connect with. And yeah.
And that's, I do feel aligned, but here's the thing, like it has to be in line with their own thing. I feel in alignment with the part of me, like the person who I was born, like when I was in high school and stuff, I very much loved to be kooky, playful, entertaining. That was a part. So I feel very aligned with my choices to try to be entertaining.
Yeah.
But I've already told you that sometimes, like, what I like to watch with my energy is the more calmer people, the channels that aren't maybe as hokey. I don't know. I'm not hokey, but you know what I mean. I'm corny.
No, but I always love how your mind works when you're doing a shop along and you're just talking about things or talking to other people. I just love it.
Yeah, no, well, that's great. And I want people to love it. I do.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making is that I feel like it's about like following, like being in alignment with who you are. You know what I mean? Don't try to be anybody else.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to happen.
And who you are ends up coming out. Like I have completely realigned to who I am just by continuing this process. Like when I started, I wanted to be more like a combination of Scott from the old Curiosity Shop.
Oh, yeah.
And because I thought he had a smart business model, but I thought it was my job. I'm like, oh, well, no one respects you unless you're sharing all this education. Right.
Right.
And you witnessed, and it's not, it does interest me. I get excited learning about new things, but it's that pressure of feeling the pressure of like, well, I won't be respected if I don't share the knowledge of the things, of every single thing I'm picking up. And now I don't worry about that nearly as much. If I know about it, I will share it. If not, I just say, look how cute this is. Like, I don't put that.
That's good. That's good, because there's plenty of that knowledge that does come through, and that people like me can appreciate, learning about different like places, like what time period this came from in history, or where it came from, or what its purpose was originally, and things like that. I really enjoy that. But yes, you don't have to know everything about everything, right? And that's what you're giving yourself.
I just feel like the more you do something, you keep at it, but for me, it's just automatically who you are is going to come out no matter what. So don't fight it. If you just be you, you're perfect. You are perfect just the way you are.
Okay.
You're perfect, Leanne.
But I got to figure out my next thing. What am I going to do? I should make some money. I should be doing productive things. But, this is the playbook in my head that I gotta.
Well, those are a lot of
Those
are a lot of different questions.
It'll come in time.
Yeah. The way I look at it is, there's different ways of being compensated in the universe. Mm-hmm. Compensation doesn't always necessarily mean financial, but I mean, we do have to feed ourselves. So,
right.
There are ways where you're going to have to figure out a plan. I mean, things don't just fall into your lap, but if you have goals and if you keep speaking your goals, this is what I've learned. This is manifesting, people.
Okay, this is manifesting 101.
This is manifesting 101. You have a vision of your life, and you imagine that you have it right now. Whatever that is, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be, my recommendation would be, it doesn't look like, I mean, it could be. I think for some people, it's like, well, I'm going to be this millionaire. I have a yacht. I'm living off the coast of Greece and whatever. That's fine. If that, but like for me, like authentically, like the most beautiful vision. And for most of us, when we really think about like the life we want, it's not as glamorous as we really think it might want to be. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like when you said that question about John had that water cooler question last week. About if you were given money, and what was like your first thing wasn't about buying yourself anything. It was like to give to someone else.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Right.
So I mean, but basically manifesting is picture what you want, whatever it is, as you already have it. Have that reality as if it already exists.
So I already have a fulfilling life.
Yes, you already have that. Mm-hmm. So live your life like you already have it, and the energy will start to align to make it even more of a reality in your field.
Yes.
But to be honest, I mean, I would say that most of the time, we're meant to live in the now. Mm-hmm. Don't think about the past. You don't have to think about an imaginative future. Just be like, this is me today. Have that in your field, and you create it for yourself every day. Wow. That might be Pollyanna. Wow. I know that sounds Pollyanna, but that's kind of like manifesting. And I feel like, I really do feel like I'm manifesting my entire life right now, but it doesn't mean that I don't work hard at it.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? It doesn't mean like I sit there and just pray and wish. That's not what it's about.
Right.
It's not what it's about.
Right. That is not.
It's kind of about, if you basically you just pay attention to yourself. Pay
Yeah.
attention to yourself and your heart.
Listen to your heart, like that
Listen to
song.
your heart. It sounds so, I know, cliche, but
Look
was
at
I
all these.
was I telling you, or was I telling, who was I telling? I think I might have been telling you. No. Who was I telling this? I was telling someone about my meditation, and it's a lot more effective if instead of breathing and trying to focus on quieting my mind,
Mm-hmm.
I moved down to the heart, and it's worked a lot better with
Yeah.
my focus. Was it you I told?
Yeah, I think you were saying that about,
Yeah.
when we were talking about meditation.
Yes. Yeah. That I really do. The trying to get out of your mind and back connected here really has helped me as well.
But not the focusing on breathing. Like I've done guided meditations where you're focused on breathing. That brings you out of your
While
mind.
I'm
Right?
breathing, yes, while I'm breathing, I'm trying to like connect from my heart to the universe. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of
Another layer of
trying to
connection.
breathe and clear my mind, because my mind is so busy, I scooch it down.
Yes.
And instead I just breathe and try to connect with my heart. And for me, it works better. I mean,
Yes.
everyone's got their own techniques.
Yeah, you find what works, right?
It's all right. If it's working for you, it's right.
Yeah.
Don't
Look at this.
What is that?
Look at this one.
Oh my
This
gosh.
one's so cute. 1965.
A little Matryoshka doll.
Yes. I
Oh
love
my
that
God. Those
one.
are adorable. We all want them.
Yes, they're so cute.
We all want those. I know we do. I know everyone here wants one of those.
63, 42. Were these actually made in 42? That's crazy.
Wow.
This is 42. I guess they're from 42. These are from 46.
Cute.
Wow.
Wow. Those are really nicely printed too.
These are, say, 1937.
You should put yourself big.
Make me small. Why didn't I think of that?
Because we forget.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
These are charming. What am I going to do with these? 1966. That's very, the ones in the 60s were very kind of Scandinavian looking.
Uh-huh. Wow. I like that one a lot.
Mm-hmm. This one is 67.
Oh, it's a train. How cute.
Yes. Oh, there's different ones. Some years there's only like 2 or 3 repeating styles, but this one has more.
That's adorable. You could make it the entire train. You could have a journal with a fold out and have the train going along an edge or the top or something.
Yeah. Yeah, aren't these great? Tomorrow, Julie T sent these to me. These are 1968. Somebody had quite the collection. I wonder if it was her parents had this collection. 1969. 1971.
I'm trying to remember how Easter seals worked. Like, was this the thing where people would come to your house and try and
the American Lung Association, they would send these and they would, want your donation in exchange, of course.
Right.
I don't know if they came door to door or not. These are cute. This is like a whole scene. Look at that. Wow. 1976.
That one.
That's fun.
Wow.
Yeah. Since 1907, Americans have been giving to Christmas seals to fight lung disease, first TB, now emphysema, asthma, air pollution, and smoking. It's a matter of life and breath.
Oh.
1977. These were all done by different kids in different states. Arkansas, Minnesota, Louisiana, Kentucky.
Oh,
Wow. Just all the states. And Guam and Puerto Rico.
wow.
Virgin Islands. Wow. It's quite the collection. I don't know if I can just simply craft with these. They're too nice.
You absolutely need to craft those. There's no point in letting them just sit in a drawer.
Yeah, I think Julie said either father or grandfather collected stamps most of their lives. This one's 72. Cute. And this was 74. Oh, another one. 73.
Oh, I like the numbers, the big numbers on those.
Mm-hmm. That one's really fun.
Yeah.
$64. Wow, this was very generous of her to share all these with me. Oh, what's this? Top value stamp book. Use this book for top value stamps of all sizes. See important instructions inside. Oh, wow. The stamp book. So you collect the stamps, and then what happens? You get some kind of discount at the store. Top value. Is that like a grocery store? Look at that.
Oh.
I don't know what this is supposed to be used for. Let's see. How to redeem redemption stores. Look in the telephone directory for the Top Value Enterprises Inc. redemption store. Is it a government program?
I think different grocery stores would do things like that, where they'd have these stamps. It's kind of like coupons, I think, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's what that is, but
Yeah, I remember blue chip stamps.
yeah.
Oh, they had a catalog to buy almost anything, A&P. Oh, okay. Somebody collected a lot of stamps in this one.
Well, all of that was like, wasn't that all kind of hearkening back to during the war, during World War II and stuff, where they would have, what do they call those?
Rations?
Yeah, like, yeah, stuff like that, where, because a lot of people struggled. And, if you kind of grew up or, were a struggling parent or adult or whatever during that time and lived through that, that's the idea of saving. It must have like tied into brand loyalty or store loyalty, because they would want to keep filling their book, so they'd keep coming back to that location or that branch.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Basically, like blue chip is what Tamara said, too. Yeah. And this one is this book is dated 1959, so probably start 40s and 50s. I do remember blue chip. Might have just been different places had different regional things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which of these cello envelopes. These would be fun to craft with in some way. These are different stamps than what I have. Papua New Guinea.
Did you see that comment of Annette Fain where she said, "Help! I need to be organized. I need help with organizing all of my stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions for that? Like how do you organize all of your paper? And the reason why I ask is because you just said, "Oh, this would be good to save." And because I'm not a paper crafter, I don't save every piece because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this on the daily, right? Like you and Kathy Picasso Cat and stuff. Like you guys are doing this on the daily, so you have to really have things. You have to have a system to be able to do it. Like I'm telling you right now, for me, I can't keep going with this.
It's overwhelming.
I need to put it away because it's too much.
Well, I like what I think it was. Oh, I'm spacing on her name. Oh My Vintage Decor. Oh My Vintage.
Oh,
Kim. She said something about using a photo album to organize stickers, papers, ephemera. That can work for stamps as well. So I do like that idea. I do have these little boxes that I have some things in, like I have some little images in this box. But I'm certainly not perfectly organized. That's for sure. That takes a lot of time. And every once in a while I get an urge to get organized, but sometimes I just end up, my way of organizing is throwing things away or donating them. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, I'm definitely not saving every step. When I clean up, there is definitely things that I'm going to throw away that I'm sure the paper people would be like, wow, that's so useful.
Yeah. You can only have so much of that stuff.
For me, it's like I probably won't be paper crafting for I probably honestly won't be paper crafting until maybe December. Like I've got to organize my freaking life.
Yeah.
I got too much on the plate, so I got to clean up.
There's a time and place, right? You can set it aside and come back to it another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, little containers, and it's different for everybody, right? They can find different ways of organizing. Yep, shuffling stuff. I have, a basket over here that basically has different files in it where I have different papers in an attempt to be somewhat organized. I still don't know where to find things most of the time. But.
Right. That's what I think. That's what would contribute to me being allowed to like craft when I want to. Like, for example, because I throw all of this down in my basement in a big pile that's not organized, I'm not going to be going to it again for a while. Like it'd be, and unless you have the space for like a station to get organized, what you got to throw it in a box or a drawer. Where else are you going to put it?
Right. It's, definitely. I haven't had the energy to go shopping for more stuff, which is good because that's preventing me from bringing in more stuff to have to manage.
Yeah.
So there's that. These are cool little postage postcards. It looks like obviously now you would need more than 6 cents for a postcard to be mailed, but at the time in 72, you could get these really cool postcards. I love that. Monterey, Redwoods, Constitution, Rodeo. Very cool. Wow. Wonder how much postage is in here.
I don't know.
I guess you could, if I did want to mail one of these, I could just add the correct amount of postage on there. But these would be more fun to probably craft with at this point. Fun. Fun.
Nettie says she had things in big boxes that made it frustrating to find things, and you had to drag. Yeah, yeah. I kind of have one of those, like a file folder drawer, and I just have like a bunch of paper and stuff. And I just recently bought a bunch of more smaller papers, and now I feel like it's just going to be the biggest pile of mess in that drawer.
Yeah.
Pull it out and not know where to find anything.
Yes. Can. I got to figure out what to do with this stuff. Because it's just going to be in a box until I organize it. Oh, these are cool.
Okay. All right.
Very cool. Oh, speaking of Night Before Christmas, she sent a little book.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that cute?
I love that.
53.
That is so cute. Oh, yeah, those are really good illustrations.
Yes. Oh, tomorrow has a dedicated craft room. That's awesome.
Yeah, like you definitely, I think in order to, you have to have the space to have that sort of thing, dedicated craft corner room space that's not multi-purpose. Because see, my thing is I tried having a craft table in the basement, but then it becomes part of my place that I hold stuff for, like packaging for reselling, or
Yeah.
and then just it becomes not organized. I don't know. Oh my God, Santa's cute derriere.
Look at his booty. Hello. Yeah, I'm sure it really helps to have a dedicated space where that's just where all that goes. And yes, you work in that space. That's cute.
Okay. Go, Heather, go. I'll be back.
Okay. Wow, so many of these great postcards. Constitution Hall. Cool. Oh, that's a cool card. Peanuts. I love these old postcard sets that have, they're like souvenir of places that you visit. All colorized. Except they're not postcards, they're just like little scenes. And history of the different places. Very cool. That's cool. 1980 Olympics. I think I might need a little file box, like a postcard file box for these. That would help. Well, you were just really working hard on your stuff there, getting those tags done.
I want to get as many as I can get out because
Yeah,
like
I
said,
love that.
I just want to clean up. But it's one of those things of like, I'm like, oh no, I've got time. Leanne's gonna go live. I can pump out more before I clean up. So I set an intention of we will clean up today, but after Leanne has her thing. So we're trying to use as much as we can. And look, I just got this at the thrift store. It's one of those little wallpaper rolls.
Yeah, I saw your video with that. You found that. I'm like, yes, get it.
Look at this. Like it's matte and it's like it almost looks like it's been painted. I'm like, so good.
That's textured. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I find so many craft supplies in at the bins. So like that. I love that. Oh, these are different. Oh, she said she decorated with these before, I guess. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So many good things in here.
Do you buy a lot of downloads, Leanne? It seems like you mostly source from thrift stores and books and already like you don't seem to buy printed materials. So.
I'm not buying downloadable printed things, mostly because when I've done one or two in the past and I try to print it and it doesn't look nearly as good as it needs to for me to enjoy it. So it just doesn't work for me with the printer that I have. So, but, and also there's so many printed things already out there to use. Yeah. I really just want to use up what's out here and being thrown away. And but it is, again, it goes back into, it's a lot to manage. You know, if you're going to collect the things that are already out there to use, then you have to manage the organizing of those things.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge. So it can be overwhelming at times. These are cool. These feel like wallpaper, but they're just thick cardstock, I think. Yeah, I could probably split this whole bunch of papers up into, you know, sharing with other people too, doing more happy mail and things like that.
Yeah.
Because it's probably more than I can use. Cute. Okay. Parcel post labels.
Tamara, how come you're not on here? Why are you not here?
Why aren't you crafting with us on here, Tamara?
Please click the link right now. You have a whole craft room.
Do you want? Yeah. If you don't have the link, should I send you the link? Let me know. Yes, I do. Paper swaps are fun. Yes. Definitely. I would love to do that. Well, I might not. I could send it to you on Instagram. Let's see.
Does Tamara not part of your chat?
Maybe she's not in the chat already. The Cat Ladies Crafting chat.
Yeah.
Let me see.
What do I want to do? I'm going to look for her. I'll be back again.
People. Okay. Wait, are you on Instagram tomorrow? can't remember, and I'm sorry if I'm kind of spacey. Oh, okay, so you have a hard time with Instagram. I can send it to you by email. Let's see if I can do that. Invite guests, copy. I'm going to email, because I know I have your email. My goodness, I forgot. I haven't looked at my email in a while on my computer. It hasn't been downloading. So something's, I need help. I need John to help me troubleshoot that, because I get the Outlook thing on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara, there you are. Well, if we could get you on Instagram, Tamara, then you'll get the, I post it every week, and then whoever wants to come can come show up. But I just emailed you the link, and if I can remember to do that when I set up the link, I'll email it to you, and then if you want to come, you can. But this time, better late than never. I got it out there to you, and let me know if you have any problems with it. I'll look for you in the back room. And that'll be fun. Come on with us.
Tamara is very creative.
Yes. I can't wait to see what she has. I'm going to try this. Stamp's a little dirty, but let's try to.
I'll be back again.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Get the cloth. I like this blue ink. I don't think I have any blue. Ooh, that's nice. Oh. Hey, Debs. Tamara, I see you in the back room. It says devices not connected. So maybe you're working on getting it connected. Now, how do I get this fur out of here?
Hey, Debs.
Oh, like there. Keep trying, Tamara. We'll keep watching for you. What's going on, Debs? What's new with you? I like this thank you stamp. I could probably use that a lot. Those are great. Glorious green.
What are some of the most creative things that you like to do with stamps? Because I have recently, I already had some great stamps, but I recently got some more from an estate sale.
Oh.
And I would love to have fun with them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could always just look up, but since you're here.
Yeah, Pinterest is probably a good resource. I don't know. Yeah, I have a couple boxes from my mom's house in the garage of stamps. I think just making like thank you cards, greeting cards, adding.
I mean, like a technique of like, is there a special way you ink them, or I don't know.
There's probably proper ways of doing it or cleaning them, but no, I think it's whatever.
All right.
Whatever.
Whatever.
If anyone in the chat has better brain power at the moment and
Kathy,
has an idea.
I will tell you, Kathy Wiseman is always sending me links to
Oh, yes.
like either creative things or things like that she knows would be helpful to me or interesting to me.
Yes.
And
yes.
so like she's been sending me
so thoughtful
links to like easy journal put together. So one of these days I've got to try a journal again for sure, but not now. Not now. Not now.
She's so thoughtful with that.
Yeah.
She's I get little things from her too. Oh, Deb says her niece who is starting 9th grade is staying with me. So I've got teen issues.
Teen issues.
Oh boy, yes.
I remember that quite well.
9th grade. 9th grade can be hard. Yes.
Oh my gosh, so hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking around at this mess of the desk and surrounding area, trying not to get overwhelmed. Stay with it. Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. You made it. I'm so glad. How are you doing?
Good.
Got it.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to do it on my iPad and it didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think I can do the down thing though. I'm not sure how to do that. So
yeah, I have a just an external camera that I have hooked up to my laptop.
I have to figure that out. Yeah.
And it has like a little boom, extension on it.
Look at these magazines I got.
What do you have? Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, I love that.
Are you gonna rip it up?
I don't know yet. I don't know. It's so hard. And then I got this one. I paid $1 for each one of them.
Oh my God. That looks so similar to what I used, like that same kind of romantic illustration.
Yeah.
Cut that up. Use it.
Neat.
You're right. You're right, Heather. You only live once, right?
You only live once, and you might as well make something, brighten up their life. Make them cookies and put a little special pretty tag on there saying, "I thought of you."
That's a good idea. I don't know where I put my tags. Speaking of which, I'll have to take a look.
Hi, Angela. Hello. Look who we have. We have Tamara with us today.
Angela, get your butt on here.
Can you believe it? Angela? Get here, Angela.
I'm getting used to the whole YouTube thing. I just graduated. Listen to me. I just retired from a 37-year career.
Wow.
And speaking of what Heather was talking about, I decided I want to have some fun and do what be fun for me. Ooh. So
good. Yes.
Here I am.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am so glad you are here.
Yes.
Well, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. This is fun.
Yeah. I'm glad she said something. Oh, Angela's at work. She's on her lunch break, she says. One day soon, Angela. No more Monday work shifts for you.
One day soon, Angela's going to be running that dang pharmacy, and then she's going to take the time off so that she can come play with us.
Right.
That is the plan, right, Angela? Miss Larkspur, what is your plan?
Yeah, what is the plan? I don't know what my plan is. What's my plan? Come up with a plan for me, Heather Elizabeth.
Your plan is to shine your light, and you can do that in
shining my light.
Here's the problem. There's so many ways you can do that. You just have to pick one. Pick one for one day and say, today I would like to do this. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Very good. A visual symbol for Leanne to focus on. But just pick one. To me, I feel like you already are kind of doing it, but for some reason you just aren't trusting.
I'm not trusting. That's it.
You
I
just
don't trust.
Yes.
And I get very restless, and
that's okay. That just means you're
indecisive. And
it just means you have a lot of inspiration and interest. But
yeah.
For me, I'm more directional. You know, I like I like picking what I'm going to work on each day. It's not always the same thing. But I think it's don't look at it as you need to have this purpose set for the rest of your life.
Yes.
Start with
right now.
Yeah, start with just like writing. Usually, here's what I'm going to tell you. Usually, the best times where you're going to get your best inspiration and creativity and message from your divine team, from God, from your angels, from your brain, from the universe, whatever you want to call your connection to that which where your inspiration is born.
I like that.
For me, usually it's while it's either in the middle of the night, or it's right before I fall asleep or in the morning. So those are the times when you're so relaxed
when you're still. Yes.
Yeah. But a lot of times it can be from music, like while music is playing. And then all of a sudden you'll just start daydreaming. And daydreaming is your inspiration from your higher self.
Wow.
And you just have to pay attention and write down the crazy ideas you get in your head.
Okay.
And if you like how they sound in the middle of the day, like sometimes they're so crazy, even I'm like, you know, by midday, I'm like, that was weird. You know what I mean? But if it's like something where you're like, I want to do that. How can I do that? If it's sparking something in you, that's the thing where you're like, I'm gonna try doing whatever that weird idea was. And it could be anything. It could be, I want to paint my closet. It could be something really simple. Like it could be like, I'm gonna try buying ginger root. Flavor. Like it doesn't have to be like, you know, I want to change the freaking world. Yeah. It's like I want to start a foundation for, you know, underprivileged teenagers. It doesn't have to. It can be. Right. It definitely can be something huge. I think those are incredible inspirations. But I just anything. Usually that's when your mind through your imagination. It's like it's talking to yourself. Yeah. It's like and just listen to yourself. If it feels like you, if it feels in alignment with you, there's a reason you had that weird cocky mamey harebrained idea. There's a reason.
Well, I think that's where you can really listen to yourself probably better when you're not listening to other people so much, right? And that goes back to what we were saying about
that's a good idea.
Spending a lot of time listening to other people and not enough time listening to yourself.
Yeah, that's really well put. I like the way you just focused my crazy.
Steven Spielberg, I was listening to, I forget where, I don't know if it was on the radio where I was listening, but he was talking about how he gets his inspiration. Not that we can compare ourselves to him, I don't know. But he said that he gets it when he's driving. I could totally relate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And your mind is relaxed.
Yeah. So he gets he does like a voice, you know, on his phone, and he just like says out loud what his ideas are, as he's driving,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's when all of his ideas come to him, which I thought was interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before too, that when you drive, that in a way is tapping into a meditative state without purposefully realizing that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Like a zone. You're
Yeah.
in the zone. Very interesting.
Keep going, keep going.
That could be interesting.
What are you working on, Tamara?
Well, I've started this. I have this book. It's just a blank, like a blank book that I got from Michael's. And it's not, it's just, I'm just collaging pages.
Oh, yeah.
Of
So much fun.
Yeah, of
relaxing.
Yeah, it's a combination of old stuff, like this letter right here. Oopsie. What did I do?
Hold it higher. Oh wait.
Let me move you over there.
Show it again.
I'm trying to. I got something stuck in my. Oh, that's right. I can't. I have an old computer. It's not touchscreen. So
I've done that before.
Like this letter right here is. Oh, you can't see it really, but this letter right there.
Oh yeah.
Is from my aunt who passed away, from her boyfriend back in the 50s, writing about how grateful he was that the family was so nice to him.
Oh,
wow.
So I put that in with, so my great grandmother had a glue book with all the old Victorian stuff, and it was falling apart. So I cut out some of it and I'm collaging.
Oh, okay.
So that's there. So that's sort of like a family history.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I just sort of pick, like, my images are not always pretty because they're about what I'm feeling, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to work with homeless vets, which was really hard. And so this was the first page, which is just a collage of like abandoned of, well, a guy hunting, and then old dilapidated villages. And so, it's not made to look pretty. It's made to like express myself.
Yeah.
So, so that's kind of what this is. It's not, although this is prettier because I'm feeling calmer. So the image is calmer. That makes sense. But, yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm leaving a lot of blank space so I can journal in it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Do you do that fairly easily? I find that, I make a point to journal and I do it one day and then that's it. I don't go back to it. Do you?
I set little challenges for myself. I made a goal last year to collage on index cards each day and write down what I was grateful for.
Nice.
Yeah. And I stuck to it. That was the first time I've ever stuck to something.
Awesome.
Other than work,
Yeah.
So.
Or you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I wish I was more like you, Heather. I'm not. I'm not a linear thinker. I'm sort of a. Well, I'm ADHD, so that probably explains it right there. Just those initials. But I'm more of a outside the box kind of gal, which has its pros and cons. I mean, it's good because I have fun chasing shiny things, but it's also really hard to. I have to work really hard at organizing myself, and when I get overwhelmed with learning something new, I tend to procrastinate really bad.
Oh yes, I can relate to
Yeah,
that.
I do that exact same thing.
Oh, do you?
I am very ADHD, but I look at it as a superpower, and I look at every distraction.
Wow.
Every distraction is just meant as where it was meant to be. And then if I really want to focus on something, I will write it down, or I will do. But then if I get distracted, I don't know. I just look at everything as exactly how it's supposed to be. So
yeah. Well, that's a good way of looking at it. I tend to see myself as a raven hopping around on the ground looking for shiny things.
Oh, I like that.
But
literally, that's what I do.
That is
what
Heather.
I want to do it is my retirement.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when I was at the beach recently. I saw a whole bunch of crows doing their thing, at low tide, looking for goodies to snack on. And they were just quite content on the beach.
The crows.
The crows, yeah.
Yeah. That's true. They are content when they're doing it.
Yeah.
They're focused.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the flip side, is it you can hyper focus, which is great.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was Heather just talking about daydreaming, or letting those thoughts come to you, and I was thinking about how in school, I was classified as one of those people that like stared out the window and
me too
daydreamed, and I kind of lost that. I think I was told not to do that, to focus more on being productive and paying attention, and then I became like over somebody who paid attention too much and overanalyzed, and I swing from one direction to another quite easily, I feel like, and I need to sometimes. It's a challenge for me to just. Another thing you were saying today is just let it go. Just let what I'm doing right now be enough. This is enough right now.
Yes. Yeah. And enjoy it. Make it magical for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point.
And I get in my own way.
I think I'm very good at not judging myself.
That's such a blessing.
So I just say, once you start, it honestly, it's very freeing. And yes, you have to be careful that you don't accidentally maybe hurt someone else's feelings.
Right.
But usually, I would say, if I ever accidentally didn't pay attention to something or whatever, I feel like usually like I hang around people who are a vibrational match to me. So they will understand, and they'll be like, whoa, Heather, stop what you're doing. I need you to pay attention to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's okay to ask for what you need from someone. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Heidi.
They're understanding.
Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
I can't see the chat. Oh,
sorry,
I don't have it on comments. Oh, that's right. I can't use my finger.
Yes, you have to click comments. I sometimes forget that.
There we go. Now I can see the chat.
Be kind to yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just making some silly tags here, Heidi. I think adding the white spots have definitely helped it look a little bit better, and added some little white highlights here and there. it was just getting too muddied with that grungy look that I was trying to go for, but it just went a little too far. So bringing the white in kind of is bringing it back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was a good trick. Hi, Bridget. There's my baby girl. Hi, Bridget. Is it very inspiring? I hope so. I think we got into some deeper conversation today.
Has Bridget been listening? She's probably like, whoa.
Probably.
Mom, you need
Yeah. You know how
take Heather in small doses.
the kids are. Kids.
That old broad's intense.
Oh, I don't know. Was it truly inspiring, Bridget? I think maybe.
I don't know. Bridget seems to really function well from her from like this, like, I don't know what it is. Like, she is like it's like super cool mojo world where she's just like, y'all need to just stop over analyzing.
Yeah.
Well,
I think she's probably just like,
hopefully she'll also understand that, we're in a different place in our lives right now than, we're all in a different place, right? We all have our things,
yes.
but so, and it's not necessarily to say that everything's perfect when you're 26 either, but because there's certainly challenges going on there.
I agree.
But yeah, I think there's something to be. She said, I've been listening and I've been like, whoa. Right. Oh, have you also been working through your dreams? Yes.
Has she?
Interesting.
That is awesome. Okay, Bridget, I'm going to blow your mind again. And this might be a little woo-woo. I might lose you a little bit, but some people think, or sometimes not every dream. I mean, but certain dreams seem like they are a view or an experience of yourself in a different timeline or reality.
Oh, wow.
That's happening at the same time.
That's deep.
It's so deep. I know. It's a lot. I think I might have gone overboard, but some people do talk about that.
I think about things like that if I've had maybe like a little edible or something.
Yeah. I do listen to people who I think partake in that sort of stuff.
That helps me because I'm so, I feel like, and it's funny because like I never did anything like that. And I worked at a spa and I still never smoked or anything, but like, I worked at a spa and I think all of the massage therapists were like, Leanne, you really should try these CBD things,
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And now I kind of realize that I think they were trying to get me to loosen up because I was too rigid about like, okay, we got to fold the laundry, you guys. We got to fold the towels a certain way. And they were sick of it. They wanted me to relax.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I finally did when I was recovering from surgery. I finally did partake, and then I was like, okay, I get it.
Well, we grew up in the 80s, like we were teenagers in the 80s, where Nancy Reagan taught us to say no.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a boomer, so I'm a little bit of a different generation, and it's a weird generation, I have to say. But
my parents were very much, they never did they're so straight laced. They didn't even cuss or anything. And just like, so of course, And then the 80s, say no to everything. And so, it's a little bit different now. But Bridget says she's also woo woo. And Heidi says that's deep. And at this hour, Heather.
I know. Oh my gosh, Bridget, I'm so woo-woo. If you ever want to talk to someone on the woo-woo, Instagram me. I am so freaking woo-woo. You would
message her for some more woo-woo, Bridget. I still want to bring Bridget out to where you are in Colorado. I don't know if Bridget's ever been there, but
Oh,
I bet she would love Colorado.
yeah.
See.
I guess I would definitely, I would welcome anyone tomorrow. You're all of you, you're all welcome. You're all my friends.
Oh, I know. You're so sweet.
But I definitely think there are certain things that the state has to offer. And if you're a nature person, you have to come in the summer. Because like when Leanne came to visit, it was winter time. And I'm just
It was March. Yeah.
I don't drive to the mountains in March because I'm a California girl and I hate the windy, steep roads in the winter. It makes me very nervous.
Yeah.
I get nervous with that too, actually.
Do you? Yeah, I get really anxious about it. Like,
yeah, me too.
Any turn of the hill that I could all of a sudden there could be ice or there could be just, I don't know. It's
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you came down to Colorado Springs. That was so awesome. And we went we went to, what is that place called? Garden of the Gods. That was
I went there. That's really cool.
Yeah. I really enjoy that because that's not too far, like up in the mountains, you get the cool nature, but you don't have to drive 2 hours in to like go to Breckenridge or Vail or,
right.
up where the, extremely scenic areas are.
We had pretty good weather too, I think then. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, my husband always drives when we have to do those kind of roads. And I have to look towards him. I get panic attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, she says she's been telling Drew I want to go to Colorado next year. Oh.
There you go.
My hair looks like a light socket went through it.
Your hair looks like a light socket?
Like I just stuck my finger in a light socket.
Oh, I love your hair. I love
it just has a mind of its own. And it's
I have the same hair. Why do you think it's down here? My hair is exactly like that.
Oh my God.
Too. I'm gonna have to. She's going to Scotland though at the end of next month, Bridget is. So.
I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
To Scotland and Ireland. That's so on my to-do list.
Yeah. Heidi says, as an outdoorsy girl, what should I visit in Colorado? I need to Google image it. Well, there's so many places.
Yeah, basically Colorado is cut in half. You've got, here's Denver. Don't go out here is basically flatland. It turns into Kansas. So the mountainy, beautiful stuff in Colorado is all on the western side, west of Denver into, once you get up into the Rockies. But like I said, you got to go summer. And it's basically something where I would just say hiking, horseback riding, if you can find a place. And then there are some of those little rafting type companies.
Oh,
I've never done rafting in Colorado. Sure. I did rafting in Oregon with my parents.
Oh, me too, on the Snake River.
Maybe. I don't know. I was young. I was like probably 13 or something when I did it. But
they rafting in New Mexico.
Ooh.
That was pretty
fun.
I didn't like it. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't?
The rafting experience? No.
Whitewater rafting?
It was it was on a big boat. There was probably 12 people in there. I didn't like being dependent on, and I was young, but I didn't like being dependent on like the other people. And you've got a lot of people trying to be in control, and you have to really try to work in unison. And if you don't know, the other families or the other people, right. I was just annoyed. Here's a hint into my, like, I get annoyed easily. if I feel like people either are pushing, like if you're being pushy around me or someone's pushing a situation, or if you're not pulling your weight. then
Oh, okay.
then I will get like, I'll just get annoyed.
Mhm.
So I remember feeling annoyed with the group, and then I also remember I didn't like the fact that at the bottom of the raft, the rocks kept like injuring me. I
Oh,
didn't know,
yeah.
I didn't
It
know how.
hurt. Yeah.
I thought like I was safe, and I guess maybe as a 13-year-old, I just didn't have. No one prepped me. Someone probably should have given me a lowdown of like, okay, rocks are going to be bumping up in the boat and
Yeah.
hitting your leg, and you're going to get bruised. You could get
Yeah.
bruised.
Yeah, that would have been nice to know. Maybe
I
they
wasn't. Yeah, I feel like
weren't maybe it was lower the water than they expected that day or something.
maybe. So yeah, I'm sure there's so many factors to it. But
Yeah.
Heidi, I'm sorry, Heidi. Going back to it's hiking, and if you're not a hiker, you do
Right.
the drive. But if you get car sick, I don't go up to the mountains. I'm going to tell you guys, like I rarely go up to the mountains. I enjoy nature, but I want to go for a walk on a slight incline. But I don't like a lot of strenuous workouts. I like working out in a very not harsh conditions. Going for a hike up is not what gets me off. I prefer to walk around a lake in a community.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I'm so not hardcore. I'm very basic, Heidi. So Heidi, if you are hardcore, there's so much stuff I'm sure you could do, but like I wouldn't be able to take you up there because I'd be saying, look, I'll drop you off at the bottom of the trail. I'm gonna go over here into this mountain town and see if I can find a cute little boutique gift shop.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm going to be looking for.
Well, that was what was fun, I think, about Colorado Springs. And what was the smaller place that we
Manitou Springs?
Yeah, Manitou Springs. That is a fun little place to look at the shops, and then you go up to the park and look around, and just going to like national and state parks probably is a good place to start.
Yeah.
With
I used to be much more hardcore when I was young, like in my 20s and 30s. But then I had a child.
Yes.
All my
You're
energy
responsible
went
for a
to him.
child.
And then by the time he grew up, I was out of shape. So
yeah,
I have to get myself back into shape. But I don't think I could be hard. I don't, you get to a certain point in your life where you realize that you could die, There's that.
We are very similar, Tamara. Tamara, you and I are very similar. Like everything you say, I'm like, oh my God, she's in my brain.
Yeah.
I could die.
I could die.
I totally get you.
Is there a hospital nearby? Oh yeah. So I'm not so daring anymore, but I do like nature, and we're 4 miles away from the Pocahontas State Park, which is the largest state park in Virginia.
Oh, wow.
That's really nice. And Virginia is relatively flat until you get into the mountain, the Blue Ridge Mountains, which I haven't done yet because we just moved here not long ago.
Yes.
But what you might like, Heather, is when I said I went rafting, it was a float trip on the Rio Grande. It was really nice.
Oh, float trip.
It was.
I was on like rapids.
This was like level 1 rapids. Okay, it's just a float trip, and so there's no rocks poking you. There's no fear, and there was just our family because they're relatively small. The rafts.
Okay.
But you can, you're floating along, and the raft guy that leads you, he's like pointing out the different petroglyphs and talking about, the native history. I love history. So, that was really fun.
Amy.
Yeah. So you would probably enjoy that.
Okay. I think I would. You know what else I would enjoy when you just say floating? Just give me an inner tube on the lazy river. If it's at a hotel, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I like that.
I do like camping. I
Yeah.
like camping.
Yeah.
But that's not very risky.
I don't like camping unless I was just talking about this with Laura, Fatbird Finds. I don't like camping unless I am in a cabin with a comfortable bed and plumbing close by.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Glamping.
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 Heidi, I would say if you have never been to the mountains, take a drive. Don't it's a lot. Like if you're like, oh, if you don't think that like you can be like going up some huge mountain trail, it is a lot. You have to prepare, especially with the elevation, because you can get severe elevation sickness and stuff. Lack of oxygen. Like there's a lot of considerations.
Get tired faster.
Yeah, it'll really wipe you out. My dad used to live in Santa Fe, and for about 20 years, we'd always go out and visit him, and it would always take me about 2 days to acclimate, because of the elevation. So it was so high. And I just wanted to sleep all the time, you know?
Yeah, some people really get hit with that elevation adjustment hard.
Yeah.
Usually it's a lot worse if you are a smoker. If you have certain things that like if you're on medication that already makes you dehydrated, you don't realize how easy it is to get dehydrated in the higher elevations.
Yeah.
And they don't drink enough water and stuff.
Well, I'm not a smoker, but I do tend to not drink enough water.
I'm the only one of the females in my family who I've never gotten a kidney stone. Both my mother and my sister, when they moved to Colorado, both got kidney stones because they didn't hydrate enough.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, I'm drinking my water right now.
Yeah.
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, that does not sound like fun.
No. I had a coworker that had kidney stones all the time. He was going into the hospital. It was terrible.
Yeah, and my daughter gets kidney stones.
Oh, really?
She's already had 2.
Oh no.
She had one in Colorado, and it was the worst pain she'd ever experienced. I could tell it was excruciating for her. She didn't even know what it was. But then she had another kidney stone in Tennessee.
Oh boy.
So she's obviously prone to it.
Yeah. There's something to be said for those genetics, that's for sure.
Yeah. John's preparing for his procedure tomorrow, so he's on liquid diet today.
Oh.
He's drinking lots of water and Gatorade, I think, too. Right? You have to drink some electrolytes.
Is he having a colonoscopy?
Yes, his first.
Oh my God, I hate that.
Yes.
I'm never getting a colonoscopy.
It's rough.
Girl. Kathy says all my siblings and my mother got kidney stones.
Oh, really?
I have never either. I do drink a lot of water.
Yes.
I think your pH, like if you take different things to change pH, at least I've heard of that with animals that get bladder stones and things like that. I wonder if that would help with kidney stones.
Yeah, I don't know.
Drinking more alkaline water and things like that. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. Yeah. Oh, Heidi says her husband had them a lot. couldn't even stand up. Oh
Yeah.
Kidney stones.
My daughter had that same thing. It was horrible. It was. We were at the emergency room forever. It was awful.
That's too bad.
Does your daughter like Tennessee?
Well, she just moved to Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
She just moved in last week. So I'm officially now trying to start planning when I want to do my road trip to go see her and everyone else while I'm there.
Oh, well, let me
Mhm.
know when you do that. I don't know if you'll be coming through Virginia, but I'd love to see you.
I would love to, but there's no time for me to see everyone. So I'm
Yeah.
going to stay south. Like this time, I think I'm going to just do from like across and south. Like I would really like to get to Florida this year.
Be careful.
Why?
Because alligator Alcatraz.
yeah.
I don't understand. Wait a minute. What?
Don't want to get trapped in alligator Alcatraz.
No,
I don't even know.
sorry.
What that
I'm
is.
not very favorable of Florida right now.
Yeah. I don't think Heather knows about alligator Alcatraz. They're building basically a concentration camp.
Yeah.
And that's what they're calling it.
Who's calling it that?
I mean, I shouldn't be judgmental because just because he who must not be named is doing that doesn't mean that
Right.
the people there.
The people there
Mhm.
probably deserve a little more credit, yes.
Yeah.
But I am with you in that attitude, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately.
Okay, I shouldn't have talked politics. Sorry.
No, it's life.
I don't really do politics, so
That's
that's
our
why
life.
I have nothing to say.
That's smart.
I don't do them.
Pardon me?
I just said I don't do them at all.
Yeah. No, that's smart. That's smart.
Well, I think I was telling John this the other day. I spent my whole life kind of being on the fence about things and keeping my mouth shut and just deciding I didn't want to ruffle any feathers. But that's the way a lot of us have been in. And that's why we've gotten to where we are. It's because we haven't stood up. At least that's how I feel about it. So I've decided I'm not going to be that way anymore.
I think if you are called to do something, or if something comes into your field where you are called to talk about it or share it or whatever, then that's what you were meant to do, Leanne. I'm just saying I'm obviously not called to be political, and so I don't worry about it. I don't feel any shame for like some people might say, well, you're just sticking your head in the hole like an ostrich, not paying attention. If you cared about the world, I'm like, I can care about the world just fine doing what I'm doing. And that's my choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
Well, I think, the thing that we have to be careful about is not being judgmental of anybody.
Agreed.
I try really hard to look at all sides of a situation because there's nothing in black and white, fortunately and unfortunately. But so my family's Jewish, and they all died. They were all slaughtered. For one. And so when I see things like alligator Alcatraz happening,
right,
it's very triggering.
Yes.
Because of my family history, because they were burned alive. And so, there's that. But it's so it's hard for me. I struggle with, but I'm also at a point in my life where I don't want to do any risk taking. So I have the feelings, but I don't do anything with it. I don't, I should be doing something, maybe writing letters to the senators or something, but I don't, which is, I have guilt about.
If you feel called to do it, you should do it. But if you don't feel called, do not feel guilty.
Yeah, I will.
If you were meant to do it, you would do it.
Yeah.
So if don't feel guilty because if you're not doing it, you weren't meant to.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody has their own like guidance of I think what they feel led to do.
Yeah.
I think if you are naturally meant to interact or be an activist or do whatever, I think you will do it, and you will feel aligned with that decision, with that mission. You know what I mean? And if you don't feel aligned with it, it's because you weren't meant to be doing it that way. You were meant instead to touch people with your journals, or yourself. Sometimes it's just about for you.
I was compelled to buy this shirt.
I love that shirt so much.
So
beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that, I used to be an activist, but as I've gotten older, I don't know. I have fear.
Yeah, well, that's what stops all of us from doing what we feel is right. Is what we're afraid, and there's a balance for sure. There's calculated risk.
Yeah.
But it's not for everybody at every point in time. You have to pick your battles.
Yeah. My general philosophy now is just, so I had sort of a near-death-like experience when I was younger, which I don't talk about a whole lot.
Oh, wow.
But what came out of it, because it definitely was not of this reality, and what came out of it was this understanding that it sounds really corny, but the only thing that there really is love. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. Everything else is superficial. And so, I try to live a life of being, loving towards others. And it's a little harder to do that for myself, but I'm working on it. Mm-hmm. But, or I wouldn't have gone into social work. But I'm getting there. So, but that's a form of being loving in life, is a form of making a change in the world.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know it sounds corny, but I believe it.
I believe that.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of thoughts and things going on that can be easy for me to get caught up in and be disturbed by. And so I'm trying to, I don't know, just trying to navigate it. It's a challenging time.
It is a really challenging time. Mm-hmm. It really is. Mm-hmm. There's so much hate in the world right now. I think that's why I believe so strongly in trying not to be judgmental of people and their beliefs, and just going at it from a place of being loving. That's really my contribution. I don't really know what else I can do.
Yeah,
to help heal. But it's hard.
Yeah, we don't letting history repeat itself. Kathy was saying we don't want to let history repeat itself. We don't want to repeal the rights that we have either, and as women in the country. And that's one of the biggest things I've been disturbed with this last week. So, and for a while, so that it's hard to get around that when it's just our daily life.
Yeah, I agree.
It's being assaulted, basically. Oh, okay. Well, I found this really cool fabric, and I had been sitting around on it because I hadn't wanted to cut into it, but finally I did. I cut this lady out.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, and I have this fabric that I'm not sure goes in this journal, but it has these cool mobs and the like spider webs. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, or if it needs to go in here.
So you will use fabric on the interior of a journal? I would think you'd put on the outside.
Yes. Well, I definitely did on the outside. I put this fabric.
Right, like that.
I'm also, just cutting out some of the pieces that I like. And then I'm also making these strips that when I take this over to the sewing machine, I'm probably going to be edging some of my pages with it. Just making like little ruffle things like that. Yeah. And just like sewing it zip right along the edge.
What do you use for on the sewing machine? What needle do you use? Just use your regular one?
Yeah, it's just the one that was in there. It's my mom's sewing machine. I haven't even changed the needle yet. It's I think it's just a medium one. There's fine, medium, and heavy.
Yeah.
It's just a medium.
And it doesn't dull it out, or it's...
Well, so far it hasn't, but I haven't done a lot of paper sewing yet. But with the needle that's already in there, I've mended some clothes and I've sewn around a few tags on paper. And so far it seems fine. So
it's a cute idea.
So far, so good. Yeah.
You should make little Instagram shorts of you making that sort of stuff. That sounds fun to watch.
Well, maybe I will. That would involve taking my phone in to the sewing room and having like a little thing that holds it. I think my ring light tripod can hold a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering how you do that.
Have fun with the kiddos.
I wish. For some reason, I don't seem to have the chat.
Oh, you can't see the chat?
What you were saying.
Oh.
So you'll have to tell me.
Do you have a thing that says comments there on the right?
I do, and I have it, but they're static. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Oh, wait. No. Never mind.
Got it?
As Rodana would have said. Never mind.
Never mind.
Rodana. Oh, I see. Heidi is knitting.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Oh, and Kathy. Bye, Kathy.
Hope the kids have fun with the kids today, Kathy.
Yeah.
She's such a good grandma.
Yeah.
She is. I don't know what I should do here. I'm not very focused on my stuff.
This is fun, you guys. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you did. I'm glad Heather thought to ask you to come on.
Yeah. Thank you, Heather.
Nettie said she bought a small handheld sewing machine so she could do stitching on my crafts, but she hasn't opened it yet.
Oh, that sounds good.
I heard that's a good idea, that if you can, to have a dedicated machine for crafting, and especially if you're sewing on paper. But,
Yeah, that's why I was wondering, because I do a lot of sewing.
oh, okay. Well, I don't know. There's somebody that I follow who does a lot of sewing, and she just uses her regular machine.
She does? Okay.
Let me see what her channel is called.
Oh, yeah. And Heather, what was the one that you mentioned? I want to write these down or I'll forget.
The Unexpected Gypsy.
Oh, that's right.
I know she does a lot of like working, if you want to like see her like really working on her journals on her Patreon, but you can get an idea of what I was talking about just by watching her regular videos.
Okay. I need to invest in paints again. When I moved, I didn't really want to like move all of my paints, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried they'd explode or something.
Oh, so you didn't keep them? You just...
Well, because our stuff was in storage for a while in pods, and I'm like, oh great, they're gonna like from the heat,
like from the heat.
Yeah.
See what
So they might explode
that makes
and
sense.
get everything full of paint. And
I get it. I get it. At first I was like, what do you mean explode?
Here, I'm putting I think her name's Joey DeFee. I'm putting her link in the channel. She's a junk journaler that I watch quite often, and she does the sewing on her pages. Heidi asked, what are you rolling, Heather?
I was trying, I was using this nice thicker paper, but I was going to try using this gift wrap on one of them. And when I used the glue stick, it was really, really bubbly. So I was just trying to make it flatter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Do you use the glue stick? I'm sort of torn. I've been using the glue stick because it's less bubbly, but I find it's not as permanent. I used to use...
I don't like this glue stick at all. I really liked the spray adhesive I bought, but it gives me headaches.
So this is what I usually use, this gel medium.
To glue?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
And what's nice is that
you brush it on? How do you put it on? How do you apply?
I have to open this because it's new. Because again, I got rid of it when I was...
I think you brush it on.
You brush it on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, usually I paint on, on my surface. I might have to put a little gesso down. And let that dry. I'll try it both ways. Let's see. I'm going to gesso on one side because I don't have paint. And
Nettie watches Joey DeFee too. Yeah, she's great. I love her accent.
I'll definitely have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching, people make things on YouTube because I feel it inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got such creative ideas. I just picked up some stuff at an auction today for reselling. And one of the things that I picked up was this old needlepoint that was not finished.
Oh.
At least that's what I thought it was. And then when I went and I picked it up, it was actually somebody took thick yarn and cross-stitched on burlap. It's got to be 80 years old. It's so old.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
And it's totally brittle and falling apart. So I have to figure out how to condition the fabric. But then I was thinking, since it wasn't finished, and there's no way, because it's such old yarn, that I'm ever going to be able to finish it, because it'll be so obvious. So I thought, well, maybe I'll make them into pumpkins. for.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't that a cool idea?
Mhm.
So I'll let you guys know how it goes, or maybe next week I'll be taking care of my dad for 10 days. So probably won't be able to join you guys, but maybe I'll try to figure out a way of recording it. But yeah, I saw on, I forget what YouTube channel, somebody was taking old vintage fabric and making pumpkins with it. It was beautiful.
Oh,
So-
cool. Like
I've
stuffed.
seen like quilts, like pumpkin quilt, like quilted pumpkin. You know what I mean? Old quilt scraps into pumpkins.
Yeah, that's a great idea too. I haven't seen that. So I'll let you guys know how it goes, but I thought, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
So, okay. So let me try the gel. The gesso's not dry yet. I'll do it. I'll just do it on the straight. Let's see. So I usually use a wide brush, like this.
Oh, yeah, like a fan brush.
Yeah.
What are you trying to glue with it?
I'm gluing with the matte, the matte medium.
Yeah, no, but what are you gluing?
Paper. Just paper, not fabric.
Onto
Onto paper. Paper onto paper.
Okay.
So I'm doing it, I'm just gluing onto my, I'm just making some blank pages to get started. I mean, there'll be a lot that evolves from it, as time goes on. This is like the base layer.
Okay.
But yeah, it glues really nicely. So this is it. And it's pretty secure. It's not going to slide off. And it's really strong, and you don't have to use a roller or anything because you're brushing on a thin layer. I learned that. I was an art major for a couple of years, but then I went on to other things. But I have taken, art classes.
Yeah.
This one teacher was teaching me how to use this as glue, this gel medium, and I really like it.
Uh-huh.
So, and this was really expensive. So if you can get like an off-brand, but it lasts a long time. The other glue that I really liked was Yes. Have you heard of Yes? YES? It's better than what's it called?
No, I haven't heard that one.
The one that everybody uses.
The tacky. The art glitter glue.
No.
Tacky glue.
For collage. For doing like decoupage.
Oh, Mod Podge.
Mod Podge. That's it. Yeah. I don't like Mod Podge. It's too thick. Everything gets goopy.
Yeah. I got some matte medium when I first started doing altered playing cards.
Oh, cool. Do you like it?
You can build up the thickness, and you can use it over stencils and have like raised areas, so get a lot of texture with it. You get brush marks with it if you just brush it on and let it dry.
Is that the matte medium or the gesso?
Matte medium.
Matte medium.
Yeah, you can build it up, increase thickness. And then rub like different colored paints over the top of it to do kind of, just get artsy with it, I guess.
What do you do with your altered playing cards? Do they just go into the journal?
Yeah. I've gone through phases where I started a whole bunch of them and I haven't finished them. These are some that I've gessoed that I haven't finished. Yeah. These I put like tea bags over it. I have a lot of unfinished things actually right now.
When you do, because I wanted to try doing those. When you do it, do you do you have to sand it down because it's shiny, or just putting the gesso on take care of that?
The gesso helps a lot, or if you cover it with, like here, I covered with the tea bag and just use the gel medium to
Oh,
glue
that's
the
a
tea
tea
bag.
bag that's over it. That's so
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah. And
A
then I
used tea bag,
gesso.
or
Yep, a used and dried tea bag that I opened up and emptied. Hmm.
do you use like black tea, or can you use herbal tea?
I've done a mixture. I find that the black tea has more of that sepia look
Uh-huh.
with the tea bag, but I have used others too. Let me see if I have. Um, so, like, here's a little bin of chamomile, did Earl Grey, others that I've saved.
What a cool idea. And then
Yeah.
how do you store them?
Here's a turmeric one that's kind of yellow.
Huh.
Um, how do I just actually have them here in this box. Here's some that I haven't emptied yet.
So do you mind me asking you all these questions?
No, please help me
Because I
focus on
wanted to
something
try
for a
it.
change.
Do you just like cut it open at the top? How do
Yeah, I
you?
can show you.
Oh, I would love that.
Happy to show you. Let me find something to contain the mess first. I'll use this bag. Yes. So it depends on the tea bag. Some of them will have like a metal staple. I think this is like a less expensive one where they just use the little metal staple. And then some don't have the staple at all and they're just sort of folded in there. So I just open it up. You could also cut it open. I think did I do a video? At one point in time, I think I
sort
did
of
a
vaguely
video.
remember you doing one a long time ago.
Yeah, or a tag that was made from a tea bag.
Yeah, that was really cool. I loved that.
Yeah, it was just another idea that I, saw somebody else do at one point in time. Now this one's just folded over. This little seam is just folded. So it just pulls apart like that. That's how I do it. You can just cut it if you like, but I like to gently just pull it open.
Oh, that's pretty simple.
Yeah. And then you can see that there's some staining there from the tea, which adds to the effect. And you can leave the little bits of tea in there and just like add to the texture of the card with the tea, or you can really clean it out if you're really wanting to clean it up. And then, of course, put this in your garden, right? Put the used tea in your garden.
What does it do? Is it like fertilizer?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it actually does chemically, but
I know coffee grinds are really good
you
for
can put it in the trash.
the garden, also for
Yeah.
restoring the pH. I guess it has something to do with the. I don't know. I don't really know.
The acidity of the
Yeah,
soil.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
something.
plants love the acidity.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama Juju. How are you?
Mama Juju crafting on the back 40. Very cool. I like your name.
Yeah, these are great to add texture to any little collage, things like that.
And then what are those little frames you have? That looks interesting.
Well, I have a little resin mold. So I poured these with resin. And then I tried getting a tint that is supposed to be gold, literally resin pigment paste, but I added it to it and it only kind of came out like a yellow color. So I ended up painting with my cream coat paint.
Those are great.
Acrylic paint. So yeah, they're I still have to find like a little image because I wanted to make some magnets maybe for the craft sale.
Oh, that would be
So
fun.
I might do some of the postage stamps that I have. I might find particular artsy ones that I like to frame
That's a
up.
great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have some real frames, like they're bigger, but I have those on my fridge.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Love that kind of thing.
I don't have that kind of fridge that's magnetic.
What? You
Yeah.
have a fancy fridge with like a panel cabinet.
Yes, exactly. I'm in our house. I fell in love with the kitchen.
Oh, nice.
It's really pretty, but I don't have a magnetic
That
fridge.
it is.
Small
Wow.
price. to pay
Small
for it.
price, exactly. I agree.
But I was thinking about taking, one of those washboards that's magnetic
Oh, yeah.
and just creating like a little message center with that. In the
Yeah,
kitchen.
display some magnets on that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Actually,
Right now I have the magnets on
one of those.
the what do you call it? God, getting older sucks sometimes.
Oh, I know.
The thing for the when the electricity goes out and you have to flip the switch.
Fuse box.
Breaker box. Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was almost like we were playing that. What was
It's
it?
that
Password.
game.
Password.
Uh-huh. I love
Sounds
that
like
game.
charades.
Yes. Mama Juju's driving home from work. Yay. Oh, good.
Yay. It'd be even better if it was Friday, right, Mama Juju?
Yeah. I got to watch a little of Mama Juju live recently. She does the later night lives. So sometimes I don't always catch her, but I was just really enjoying watching her and loving her accent and her storytelling. It's just, I just
I'll
love.
have to go onto her channel.
Yes, check out Mama Juju's lives. She's on quite a bit, I think.
Mama Juju.
Do you have a particular schedule you can share with us, Mama Juju? I just love the way she phrases things. It's just so, I don't know, fun to listen to. Much more entertaining than I am, I believe.
No.
I know. So I'm going to empty all these bags while I'm at it, and then I'm just going to put all this stuff in my garden.
Well,
This is a
that'll
good
be
project.
great.
Yeah. And I'll have all of this material ready to go when I'm ready to use it.
Yeah, I like Heather's idea of like, what is your project for the day? I started just doing that. I mean, when I was working, everything was decided for me.
Oh, yes.
So
this is where I struggle a lot. Yeah.
Well, the other thing too,
Too much time on my hands.
Leanne, you were taking care of so many people.
Yeah.
And
So
I remember
mm-hmm.
I took care of my mom. She had lung cancer, and I took care of her towards the end when she was dying. And I was still working. My son was 5 years old, and I was taking care of her, and I had and my husband was working a night shift.
Wow.
So that we could share in the childcare. And I had no spare time at all, like zero.
Yeah.
And I remember, because and I know when you're taking care of somebody that's terminally ill like that,
mm-hmm.
there's nothing. I mean, it sucks up all of your time.
It does, even when you're not there caring for them. You're still thinking about all the things. Yeah.
Yeah, or you feel like you're constantly on call.
Yeah.
And so I'll never forget when she died. There was like this emptiness, and I thought, what am I supposed to do with my time? It was all dictated for me, and it took me like 6 months to sort of figure out that I could do things for myself,
Mhm.
because I was so, and so when you talk about that, I really get what Heather's saying, and she's absolutely right. But and and I also know what it's like to have to like reimagine who you are, because you were completely focused on somebody else. So I guess I'm just normalizing it, that it's
Thank
normal,
you for that.
to go through that.
Thank you for that. And yes, I know so many people do, to go through that, and even just empty nesting, but then add to
Yeah.
it aging parents. So many people in our population are going through it, and
Yeah.
yeah, we do need to support and normalize that. And I it's helpful to remember that you're not alone, even though everybody's journey is unique and to them, and everyone has to walk it themselves. But yeah, it is tough. And I think, if I can establish a little bit of more of a schedule for myself, more of a self-care routine, I might do well with that.
Yeah.
My doctor was recommending, instead of doing walks in the afternoon or evening, maybe do it in the morning, have a particular time to exercise in the morning, which I have not been doing because I just am like, I'm so slow and tired in the morning.
Mhm.
But I know that exercise in the morning can help you have more energy throughout the day.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't do it today. I did it a couple times last week, but that if I can stick to a routine, that would really probably help me a lot.
I don't know if you're like this, but for me to stick to routine, I have to enjoy it.
Yeah, true.
I mean, that could be the ADHD part of me that needs that dopamine rush to the brain, but
Mm-hmm.
I think I can't do a routine unless I'm having fun at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
true.
I don't know. Is there something that's fun with the
Gotta,
exercise?
I gotta find the fun part.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, some people don't need it, but I do.
I definitely do. I think that day when I went out to the beach and went for a walk in the morning, that was fun. That was more fun things to see that were different and not the usual walking around my neighborhood with the traffic and the noise and things like that. More of a quiet, peaceful walk is appealing to me.
Yeah. Is that close by?
No, it's about 10 minutes away.
Oh,
It's not
that's
too
good.
far. Yeah. I mean, it's not right on the beach, but I mean, I don't live right on the beach, but I live not that far. So I can do that.
That's one of the things I really do miss about living here in Virginia. We lived not as close as you, but it was, 20 minutes to Bodega
Mm.
Bay, which was gorgeous.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I do miss the ocean.
Yes.
It's an intentional excursion, from here. You can't
Mhm.
just like hop in your car and go.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you're closer to family now and you can
Yeah.
do
And
those
that's most
things.
important.
That's
Yeah.
why you're there. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's so much cheaper here
Yes, I imagine it is.
in Northern California. Oh
I
my.
imagine it is. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bonus.
When we first moved here, I took a picture of my husband underneath the gas station sign, where it says the
Oh,
price per gallon. And I said, we're adjusting well to Virginia.
oh, yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Very different. But there's the pluses and minuses, right? I mean, there's things that the beauty of Northern California and right, all of the
With the red
lifestyle.
Yeah. I don't, it's beautiful in the winter when it's raining, but it's such a short rainy season, and then it just turns brown.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I hear it's so green. It's just so
Mm.
green.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, it's
That's
greener
good.
where you are.
It is, but we do have the brown. The grass gets so dry, and I get what you're saying a little
Yeah.
bit. Just certain points of the year.
It's pretty green where you are, Heather, isn't it?
It is greener in the mountains. Like I said, Denver is right on the edge, and it's so dry here. So for the most part, the hills are green in the spring for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's brown.
Oh, it is.
I mean, yeah, the trees are green, but as far as like if you look at hillsides, they get pretty brown here.
I do. Yeah.
Mhm.
But you have a shorter brown season, probably.
I don't know. What do you mean?
Well, in California, you probably remember, but the green season is 2 months. It's like,
I don't know. I grew up in LA, and literally it's like full of green, beautiful bushes and palm trees. And every time I go back to California, I'm like, oh, it's so green.
oh, really? Well, I mean, I lived in LA for a while, but in Northern California, where it's more nature, just in
I
Sonoma
would say
County.
Colorado is kind of gets that way too.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I would say that's probably true. It's dry and kind of windy there too, right? There's quite a bit of breeze in Colorado, I noticed.
Yeah, the closer you are to the mountains, a lot.
Mhm.
It depends how at the base of the foothills you are.
Yeah. All right, that was the last tea bag. Now I have a bunch of tea bags to use. I even saved the little tops in some cases. Some of them have little sayings. Live by your inner strength, inner knowledge and strength. The essence of life is to communicate love. That's what Heather was saying.
Yep, I agree. Totally.
In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love. Smiling is the most basic kind of piecework.
Nice.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Those yogi teas, they have little sayings that I like.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, Amy is not on. I noticed she's quite talented.
Yeah, she's been on before,
Uh-huh.
but yeah, I'd love to see her come back. I know she's been busy helping with her nieces and nephews for childcare in the summer for her
I need a button.
family. So she's been busy. I'll move this tea aside so I don't knock it over, make a mess.
I'm making a doll from a pattern, and it calls for using muslin for for the body, and to tea dye it. And so I didn't have any black tea, so I used green tea. It did absolutely nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to go out and get some black tea.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not drink black tea?
I used to drink, we still haven't really fully stocked up the house. So I used to drink black tea, but I haven't totally stocked up the house yet. It's been quite a journey, this whole move.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, you're going to have to make some notes and make me a survivor's guide to moving, because I know I'm going to be moving in 2
oh my God.
years.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's been quite horrendous. I don't want to ever move again.
Oh, no.
Because I retired, right? And then I moved 6 weeks later. And I had to like, you know, my job, there was no way I could do any moving prep, with my job. So I had to do it. And then there was the adjustment to retirement, and which was big for me.
Yeah.
And then there was the moving across the country. Oh my God. And
Yes.
even now, like I finally got my Virginia driver's license, but it's coming in the mail. I mean, I have a temporary one, but then we couldn't register the cars because our son is using one of them, and we didn't get all the paperwork together in time. And it turns out here they do physical inspections of the cars before they register it in the state. I mean, there's just every state has its own rules,
Right. Yes.
So that's been quite a challenge. But so I don't know. It's just, when you have so much crap and then having to make decisions about what you're going to get rid of. And,
Yes.
and both my husband and I are the same way. His is with tools and mine is with tchotchkes, but oh my God.
Not wanting to get rid of something.
Yeah.
Hard to let go of it.
But they, and then moving isn't the same. Like it used to be that it was by the truckload. Well, now it's by weight. So when you order a moving van, it's by weight. So the only way to do it and not pay an exorbitant amount of money is to use the pods.
Oh.
Because they do it by the old-fashioned way of the pod load as opposed to by weight.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm already learning a lot.
Yeah. Feel free to call me anytime, Heather.
Well, it's down the road, but I was saying since it's fresh in your mind, you could make like a little. But I'll try. I'm definitely gonna try to remember that. The moving trucks go by weight. That's definitely good.
That was huge for me. I had no idea.
Right.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna have to get off because my blood sugar is going, so I've got to go.
Oh, okay.
So
nice of you to join us.
Yeah, it was fun.
Doing
Thank
that.
you for inviting me.
Anytime you can, if I don't send you the link and you want it, let me know. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thanks, son.
Bye.
Oh, so nice to have friends to craft with.
It is.
Talk and visit.
I agree. It is nice.
I hope John's doing okay down there. He's working away, but he's also prepping, Hope he's doing
I would just be like constantly like, oh gosh, when can I eat? When can
I know. Yes. Tomorrow.
Not now.
Tomorrow. I have one scheduled in October, right when I get back from when Bridget goes to Scotland. I'm going to hang out with her kitty cats. So I'm going to be in LA again. So right when I get back, then I'll have my procedure. So
Have you had one done before?
Twice before, yeah.
Oh God.
Yes.
No, thank you.
Every 5 years they want me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the year. I know. Well, the first time they found stuff. So I feel like, yeah.
Okay.
That's what they do.
They look for stuff and then they remove it.
Yep. They look for stuff, they find stuff, they remove stuff.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Nettie has to schedule hers. Yep. Kathy blew hers off and did the Colonex. Is that what
What's
it's called?
that?
Is it Cologuard? There's a brand that you can do at home. It's like, it's not as thorough a test, but it's
Okay, that's what I need to do.
you
Kathy
don't have
Wiseman.
to do the prep. Yeah. It's like a kit that your doctor can order, or you can order. I don't know how it works exactly.
What did she say? Colonex. Okay.
Colonex. I've heard of Cologuard.
Okay.
So what else? Speak your goals. Focus on heart or breathing when meditating.
Mm-hmm. Have fun.
Do more meditating. Have fun.
Have fun. Life isn't supposed to be that hard. I mean, even, I like I said, I'm not a political person, but if you seem pulled to the politics, there has to be something that charges you about it, that makes you feel charged in some sort of positive way that you can make a difference, or else I would not do it. That's
the problem, is feeling like I can't make a difference and just kind of being in that like agonizing state of despair.
Yeah, I would say you are in charge of choosing where you put your energy, and what you focus on expands. So
Yeah.
if you're focused on negativity, that will just expand in your field, and that's going to be your reality.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want, keep going. It's not what I want. So I say focus on what's going to motivate you. I'm not saying you can't be political. I'm just saying find some way where you feel like, oh, maybe it's something as simple as supporting someone who you think has the voice that maybe you're not finding right now. Maybe it's something as simple as that, and be okay with that. Like maybe there's someone on Instagram who you really like their message about the politics that means something to you, and maybe it's like, support them. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to make life super complicated. That's not why you're here. It's not why you're here to get overwhelmed by the world. You're here to experience, share, love, joy, your creativity, all of that. That's the whole point. And for some people, I think being political, that is their way of loving. It's their way of loving and caring and feeling like they can make a difference somewhere. But if you don't feel like you can make a difference, and you're just sitting there being sad and negative, and you're really just feeding the what the news likes to feed. The news is going to feed on negativity, because that seems to, I think, draw more people's attention for the longest amount of time, for the same reason that people seem to want to look at a car accident while they're driving by, instead of looking at something else while they're driving by. Why do they choose to all stop for the terrible, horrible thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I don't. I specifically choose not to.
Yeah. I like Heather Cox Richardson very much. I love listening to her. Yeah.
I have no idea who that is, but there
Kathy.
you go. Just found someone that you like to support.
Yeah. I've been listening to her for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years, probably. Yeah. So, historian.
Oh, it's a historian.
Yeah, she's got a lot of political insight and history.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I don't know. I need to finish a project now and then. I have a bunch of unfinished things sitting here. I get so like,
No.
yeah.
No. No.
Like,
I don't know. I don't know how to. I keep trying to like. I don't know.
I'm trying to do what I like to do, right? What brings me joy, it's making crafts, but it's not like this has been going on for a few years now that I've been like struggling to just enjoy what I should be enjoying.
You need some sort of.
Need.
I don't know. Maybe. Do you usually feel like a spark, like an excitement, or do you usually feel like just a draw to things? Like maybe try to remember what it felt like maybe the last time you really felt connected and inspired and on the right path, and then maybe try to get in tune with that. Do a little prayer. Maybe do some journaling. Write down. Try to talk to who you were.
My inner child.
It could be your inner child. It could just be the last time you felt really connected with yourself, and see what they would tell you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, try to have a conversation with yourself. Just start getting in tune. I feel like really you actually probably are doing things already that you were meant to be doing, but you're not feeling connected or
it's not sinking in. It's not, I'm not paying attention or something. I'm not.
So yeah, I think
sometimes there's a lot of inner talk that it's hard to stop that inner talk and really focus.
Yeah, maybe you just need to talk to her more. Talk to her and be like, "Hey, girl, what's going on with you?
What's going on? What do you need right now?" Yeah. I think you're right. Amy, oh, you've been having, you had that issue during a neck injury, having a neck injury, due to having a neck injury. Ugh. An entire year and couldn't be myself.
Ugh.
I think that's part of it too, is just like physically what's happening with me and my headaches and all of that stuff happening. I'm just kind of in a really unsettled. We went to an outlet mall yesterday, and I felt like and we also went for a walk. So, granted, I did do a lot of physical stuff yesterday, but I feel like I could have done more, but I also got really tired. And so that's frustrating when you don't have the stamina to do the things that you want to do. Oh, Amy says she put her craft stuff away and now pulling out boxes and digging in. I know I am not inspired by the craft store products, but the thrift items help. Yes.
Yeah. I think you need to really grant yourself a lot of grace. I feel like you probably really kicked ass yesterday. And for some reason, you don't think you deserve the celebration that you deserve. So what you did yesterday was perfect. It was the perfect amount of physical activity and stuff, and celebrate it. Don't feel like it wasn't enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to get out of that place of judgment.
That's it right there. And how many times have I been in therapy where it's been about you're judging yourself, you're you're critical of yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay, let's, I'm going to change that. Here I go. I'm going to change it. And then it's just always there again. Lion's Mane mushroom supplements. I take the ones from OM brand. Oh, okay. I did get into those probably 5 years ago, different mushroom supplements.
What does Lion's Mane do?
It's supposed to help with your brain function and your memory, I believe.
Oh.
I remember I even gave some to my dad at that point in time too, to see if it would help him. My headaches are, they're holding me back. You're right. Thank you, Amy. You're so thoughtful. Thank you. I know you've been through your stuff with your neck. We are the meanest to ourselves. Yeah, I try to remember. Would I say that? I said that to myself in my head. Would I say that to Heather? No, I would not. Would I say that to a friend? Probably not.
Would you say that to little Leanne?
Yeah, right. That's another one.
No way.
That's another one.
No way.
I took it for nerve repair. Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, I'm convinced too, and I need to talk to my gastroenterologist, that I have probably some sort of undiagnosed, not to sound like a hypochondriac all the time, but I feel like there's some undiagnosed thing, like autoimmune disorder, something to do with my digestive system, because I've had a few intestinal and stomach surgeries in my life, and I feel like I've already had the negative side effects of those things, where my joints have worn out. I've had my knees replaced, both of them, complete total knee replacements, because of the degeneration of those joints.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably, it's all linked. And I feel like it's hard, because I'm trying to recognize the things to help my physical being, but at the same time, it's hard to not over concentrate on that stuff and feel like you're falling apart and you're, can't do anything. But you have to give it attention to help change it. So yeah, it's again the balance. Magnesium glycinate at night, I do that. That has been, the neurologist for the headaches makes me take that 500 milligrams of my magnesium glycinate at night. Yes. Mm-hmm. It helps to calm the muscles. I've been doing that. And she prescribed muscle relaxers too. So there's been occasions when I've taken that to help. And that definitely helps. But I was sad to find out that I can't do it every day. She says you're supposed to be as needed. I'm like, I can't take it every day when I go to sleep. Oh. You've probably never taken muscle relaxers. I had never before, so I didn't really know what to expect. But
no, before Scott changed his path, and when he was in food service, he worked a lot and was on his feet a lot, and he has terrible varicose veins from it, like really some bad ones. But he, I didn't know there were times where his back went out, and when we were still dating and we were at his place, I had to drive him to the emergency room to get muscle relaxers, and he literally was crawling on his hands and knees to get into the car.
Like, wow.
So I've seen like that. I know they can help when your back seems to just
when your back's spasming,
I guess. But no, I am very much a stubborn person. I have to be really miserable before I look to modern medicine.
Yeah, I know. That's good. That's good, because you can get it sometimes more trouble than it's worth.
Right.
Amy says, believe it or not, muscle relaxers did nothing for me a year ago. I was in so much pain from a herniated disc in my neck. Oh my gosh. Oh, but you didn't like how gabapentin makes you feel. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on my way off of gabapentin.
Yeah, I'm glad you're on your way off.
I'm now only taking 100 milligram capsule at night, and this is my last week of that. So, but I haven't really noticed any big difference, other than, well, I'm starting to get headaches again. but that's probably from the other one too. Anyway. So, okay. Well, I will look into lion's mane mushrooms again. It'll be interesting to see if my brain fog ever goes away. I don't know if I can't necessarily say it was the gabapentin, but we'll see. Maybe I'll be perfect after this.
You will be perfect.
There's also dips in estrogen can cause brain fog. I mean, there's just so many things and dips in estrogen can cause headaches. And so I'm just in that sweet spot of everything's happening. And that's all right. Well, it's 3:00.
3:00.
I am going to turn off the stream.
Okay.
And I'll let you know, Amy, if I get some lion's mane and try that again. Oh, I'm going to wait until I'm completely off the gabapentin before I try it. Thank you, Heather Elizabeth, for joining me today, and Tamara earlier. I'm going to click end stream. Bye, Amy, and everyone else out there.
Bye, friends. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with me.